Written by Clive Cussler, the RMS Titanic was more than just a ship. It was a statement, a symbol of human ambition, challenging the very limits of nature. It was a floating palace, a marvel of modern engineering, and a beacon of hope for a new era. As she set sail on her maiden voyage, the world watched in awe, captivated by the sheer scale and grandeur of this leviathan of dreams. Even its name whispered of power, of invincibility. The Titanic, a name that would echo through the annals of history, was chosen to reflect the ship's immense size and strength. It was a name that promised safety, luxury, and an unparalleled journey across the Atlantic. A floating city of steel, she embodied the technological prowess of a new century. With her state of the art design and cutting edge technology, the Titanic was a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. She was a symbol of the Industrial Revolution, a beacon of hope for a future where anything seemed possible. She was the largest moving object ever built by human hands, 882 feet long, 92 feet wide, a towering 175 feet tall. Her sheer size was a marvel in itself, a testament to the ambition and vision of her creators. The Titanic was not just a ship. She was a floating city, a microcosm of society with all its complexities and wonders. Her four massive funnels dominated the skyline, each capable of fitting a double-decker bus within. These funnels were not just functional, they were a statement of power and grandeur. They symbolized the ship's ability to conquer the seas, to defy the elements, and to carry her passengers safely to their destination. The Titanic was a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity. Every inch of her was crafted with precision and care, from the luxurious interiors to the powerful engines that drove her forward. She was a masterpiece of design, a symbol of the heights that human creativity and determination could reach. The Titanic was more than just a ship. She was a dream brought to life, a vision of a future where anything was possible. As the Titanic embarked on her maiden voyage, she carried with her a fascinating cross-section of the world. The ship was a floating microcosm of society where the paths of the wealthy elite and hopeful immigrants intersected in ways that would forever be remembered. In the opulent first-class cabins, the upper echelons of society reveled in the luxury that the Titanic promised. Business magnates, celebrities, and aristocrats such as John Jacob Astor Topher and Isidor Straus enjoyed the finest amenity from lavish dining rooms to grand salons. For them, the Titanic was not just a mode of transport, it was an extension of their extravagant lifestyles, a testament to their wealth and status. Meanwhile, in the more modest quarters of third class, another story was unfolding. These were the hopeful immigrants, families, and individuals who had left behind everything in search of a better life in America. They came from diverse backgrounds, hailing from various corners of Europe, each carrying dreams of opportunity and prosperity. For them, the Titanic represented hope, a promise of a new beginning. Despite the stark differences in their circumstances, the lives of these passengers were now intertwined by fate. The grand dining rooms and elegant promenades of first class contrasted sharply with the crowded yet vibrant communal areas of third class. Yet in the heart of this ship, they were all bound by the same journey across the Atlantic. As the Titanic sailed on, these passengers, from the privileged to the impoverished, shared the same ship, the same sky, and ultimately the same fate. Their stories, dreams, and aspirations became part of the Titanic's legacy, a poignant reminder of the diverse tapestry of human life aboard this ill-fated Leviathan. The Titanic was more than just a vessel. She was a cross-section of humanity, a floating world where every class and creed converged. And as the days passed on this grand voyage, little did they know that their lives would soon be irrevocably changed by the icy waters of the North Atlantic. This intricate blend of lives and destinies aboard the Titanic adds a deeply human element to her tragic story, revealing the shared hopes and dreams that were carried across the ocean, only to be met by an unimaginable disaster. What really happened on that fateful night? What were the final moments like for those aboard the ill-fated ship? What secrets lie hidden within the Titanic's shattered hull? What stories remain untold, waiting to be discovered in the silent depths? April 14th, 1912, a date that would be etched into the annals of history forever. A cold, clear night settled over the North Atlantic. The air was crisp, and the vast ocean seemed almost serene under the moonlight. The sea, deceptively calm, mirrored a star-studded sky. It was a night that seemed almost magical, with the heavens putting on a dazzling display. Deep in the bowels of the ship, stokers fed the insatiable hunger of the Titanic's boilers, unaware of the icy menace lurking ahead. The heat and sweat of their labor contrasted sharply with the cold night outside. At 11:40 p.m., a lookout's cry pierced the night. "Iceberg, right ahead." The urgency in his voice sent a chill down the spine of those who heard it. The ship shuddered as her helm was hard over, but it was too late. The massive vessel, once thought invincible, was now at the mercy of the icy waters. A glancing blow, a fatal encounter. The iceberg scraped along the starboard side, tearing a series of gashes below the waterline. The unsinkable Titanic had been wounded. The ship that was deemed the epitome of human engineering and luxury was now facing an unimaginable crisis. Panic began to spread as the realization of the disaster set in. The crew and passengers, who had been enjoying a night of luxury and leisure, were now thrust into a fight for survival. The icy waters of the North Atlantic began to claim the ship, and with it, the dreams and lives of many on board. This night of terror would be remembered for generations to come, a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving power. Confusion reigned as passengers, roused from their slumber, spilled out onto the decks. The slight list to the ship did little to convey the gravity of the situation. Yet, deep within the hull, the icy Atlantic was pouring in. Distress rockets soared into the night sky, desperate pleas for help. The wireless operators tapped out the Morse code signal for disaster: CQD, CQD, CQD. Hope hung by a thread, but the nearest ship, the Carpathia, was still hours away. As the night wore on, the inevitable became horrifyingly clear. The lifeboats, designed to carry barely half of those on board, were lowered into the darkness. Women and children first, the protocol was followed, leaving many men facing their fate on the sinking ship. At 2:20 a.m., the Titanic's lights flickered and died. The band, playing bravely to the very end, fell silent. With a final, agonizing groan, the great ship slipped beneath the waves, taking over 1,500 souls with her. For decades, the Titanic's final resting place remained a mystery. The ocean held its secrets close. Then in 1985, a joint American-French expedition led by Dr. Robert Ballard made a discovery that sent shockwaves around the world. Using a revolutionary underwater exploration vehicle named Argo, they located the Titanic's remains scattered over a wide debris field 2.5 miles beneath the surface. The discovery reignited the world's fascination with the tragic liner. The Titanic's wreckage, lost for decades, became the stuff of legend. Tales circulated of ghostly apparitions, of the ship's haunting melody echoing through the depths. Some believe the Titanic's treasures remained intact, tempting treasure hunters and adventurers. The ocean, however, guarded its secrets jealously. The Titanic's story, even in its factual details, has spawned countless myths and legends. Some stories claim the ship was cursed. Others speak of a mummy's curse on board. While these tales add to the Titanic's mystique, the truth, though tragic, is compelling enough. Since its discovery, numerous expeditions have returned to the Titanic's wreck. Remotely operated vehicles equipped with high-definition cameras have allowed us to peer into the ship's shattered interior, capturing haunting images of a bygone era. Grand staircases, now draped in rust and marine growth, once echoed with laughter and conversation. China teacups and porcelain dolls lie scattered amongst the debris field, poignant reminders of the lives lost. Though the wreck has revealed much, some mysteries linger. Debates rage among historians about the speed at which the Titanic was traveling, the actions of the crew, and the roles played by various individuals on that fateful night. Why were there not enough lifeboats for all on board? Could more lives have been saved? These questions continue to fascinate and haunt us, ensuring the Titanic story remains firmly etched in our collective memory. It is a story of human tragedy and resilience, of courage and sacrifice. Beyond the statistics and the wreckage, the true tragedy of the Titanic lies in the human stories. Families torn apart, dreams shattered, lives cut tragically short. The stories of the survivors, passed down through generations, serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of life. We remember the courage of the musicians who played on, calming the terrified passengers. We honor the selflessness of those who gave up their places in the lifeboat so others might live.